No, I'm still not hearing anything, at least on my end.
It's okay.
So,
That is perfectly fine. I'm trying like 5 different settings. How about if you start to hear something, let me know.
sure. Even got things starting recording, so if I go back later and hear something on recording, I'll let you know on that too.
Hmm.
Oh, definitely heard something that time.
All right, let me move a couple things. If you want to move up to the other channel, you can. I got to move Tasha's laptop around.
All right.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Everybody have a good break?
Yep.
For the most part, yeah. Back again, jiggity jig and all that.
Damn.
So,
Very nice.
it's kind of laughing because a couple of days ago I was uploading a playthrough. I opened the final part of the playthrough of Pokemon Sword I was recording, and like not even 24 hours after I uploaded that finale, we got a direct saying that hey, we got expansion passes coming in June later on in the autumn. I'm like,
I
couldn't help
saw
it.
that. That's gonna be sweet though.
I couldn't help but laugh because I'm like, that couldn't have been timed any more perfectly.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh boy. Has there always been a death indicator token on our player sheets?
Yeah,
Hello
to my
there.
knowledge anyway.
Hello.
Excellent, excellent. Howdy.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. I think I got the sound fixed. If it isn't, you won't hear anything. If you do hear something, let me know.
I don't hear anything. When I was on the AFK channel, though, I could hear it.
How about this one?
Yep.
I'm not, but
Yeah. It's gonna change the volume, but yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yes, I've been playing with the sound. Getting a couple more advanced sound effects going.
Oh,
We'll burn those bridges when we get there.
I must didn't.
You might have muted him.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
All right. Well, it is game time, and I got everything set up just in time. So, looks like we got everybody this week.
We did
very
a game.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Go team.
Indeed, the team is going, and I am fully healed from my sinus infection, and Tasha is healed from the sinus infection that I gave her.
You can give somebody a sinus infection?
Plus, apparently the answer is yes.
How's
But-
about that?
Or at least we got it suspiciously close to each other.
Mhm.
All right, so without wasting too much time, I'm going to jump into a recap, and I'm going to do a thorough recap. We are intending to play this week, next week, and the week after. So the next 3 weeks in a row. Get us back in the game. Next week we'll have our kids, so there might be a couple extra breaks here or there, but it'll still be 99% game. Just,
Nice.
in case we got to get up and punch a kid every once in a while.
Yeah.
Tasha's making friends with the kids, taking them to her job, letting them touch fake breasts and stuff. It's fun.
Fake boobies.
Tasha's a very popular mother with our 12-year-old.
I guess so, huh?
He loved it.
Clearly.
He found the breast implants pre-breast. Carried him around. Would you say he carried him around with him?
Yeah, I walked in the break room and he's just has his phone propped up on one of the boobs and he's smacking another one. I'm like, okay.
Living your absolute best life.
I should feel the need to point out to remind everyone that I am recording this for posterity here.
That's fine.
That's okay. We are what we are. Like it, love it, hate it. We are what we are. All right. I am going to, or actually, I just finished writing a small one-shot adventure for those of you who are still DMing. When it gets published, probably around the 1st of February, I'm going to get you, those of you who DM, a free copy. It's
Nice.
actually a set of 4 adventures. But I'll get you that when I can. As
Cool.
for our game, getting into our game, I'm going to give you a full recap from the last time the situation changed. I'm going to gloss over a couple things because it should jog the fine details. The situation started after you guys escaped from the Underdark after a wild ride many weeks ago on an Underdark river. A couple of you took a couple hits. You guys surfed and were surfacing in a dragon's lair, unfortunately for you. And you discovered it to be the outpost of a group of kobolds, which are typically very weak fodder creatures. But these were a little different. They were caretakers of a black dragon. They captured your, and you guys came to an arrangement. They had need of some arms and armor that were resistant to acid due to their charge, the black dragon, becoming a little more aggressive for reasons they really could. They agreed to hold some of you in hostage, and you guys would attempt to acquire the arms and armor from Gracklestone, because dwarves really don't often do business. Almost no one does business with an entire group of kobolds.
Hmm.
And if they did, it probably wouldn't be very friendly business. adventurers, such as Kosjurkis, are a little easier for people to swallow because adventurers are oddities in themselves. That's different than an actual standing militia or force with a dragon at its disposal. So you guys left the majority of your NPCs, came to Gracklestug to figure that out, and quickly became embroiled in Gracklestug's chaos. Gracklestug is typically in no emotion place. As you guys were trying to make arrangements via an NPC rescued Hemeth, he was subsequently killed by a rampaging giant. At the time, you had no idea what was going on, except that a giant had killed Hemeth. You guys were quickly pulled into some of the inner workings. Some of the main things that you witnessed was an assassination attempt by psionics, those being powers of the mind. The captain of the guard, Airday Blackskull, was involved with Kosjurkis getting arrested for trying to perform magic, and Queen Ophelia trying to break in and then break him out, which also failed. But got pretty successfully in there. Just the getting out part was a little more difficult than you anticipated. She was willing to let you go, unusually, because she seemed hyper-focused on corruption in her city. She wants you to bring her proof of corruption. And lastly, you got entangled in a separate rivalry or something of that nature, whichever word you prefer, being the City of Blades, that being Gracklestug, has its own red dragon. That is why they can forge weapons that are almost not seen anywhere else, because their forges are powered by a red dragon's breath, both magical fire and incredibly hot standard fire. The red dragon himself is kept by a group known as the Keepers of the Flame. They explain to you essentially that they keep a red dragon egg in reserve at all times, in case the red dragon gets sick or is killed or whatever happens to happen. They want to make sure that the city itself does not become a problem. It doesn't go without. The red dragon himself, Thimberchild, is getting old enough to kind of be aware that he's being manipulated and used, and so he wants to know what's going on. So these two forces, although they are aligned, seem to be having agendas that are quickly diverging. The egg is missing. The Keepers of the Flame told you, and it was stolen by a thieves guild known as the Grey Ghosts. That's what they say, anyways. And they want you to find it and return it to them. Thimberchild wants you to do whatever they want, but tell him first. You have not had to make any commitments to this. Now, before I'm going to go over just a little bit what you've done in the dungeon, but I do want to emphasize that the City of Blades is probably one of 3 massive, large industrial centers of the Underdark. So the chaos you're seeing in the City of Blades, Gracklestug, is probably not standard. That's something that we went over a little bit that you guys may recall. They may have inner political issues, but this is something that it seems to be out of the ordinary. And they're all interconnected. So if something happened, hypothetically, to the City of Blades, it would be a problem across the Underdark. For example, a lot of people know about the Drow city of Menzoberranzan that has extremely magically powerful weapons. Their weapons are made most often by Gracklestug and then enchanted by the Phasrez and the Drow. So it's worth noting that you guys should kind of be aware that what happens in Gracklestug doesn't just stay in Gracklestug. It radiates out. So towards that, almost all of your pointers pointed towards a courier, a Darrow named Droki. I've mentioned this a couple times. We haven't played in a couple weeks, so I do want to mention again that it is the Darrow are different than the Dwergar. The city of Gracklestug is occupied primarily by Dwergar and Darrow. Dwergar, or deep dwarves, are exactly that. They're underdark dwarves. They're sadistic, but not malicious in the same way that Drow enjoy and causing harm. They just don't value other races. The Darrow are a long ago evolved or de-evolved version of a human-dwarf hybrid. They were bred with humans and dwarves by Illithids, tortured for countless generations, to the point where they became so tortured they developed their own psionic powers. They are insane, but they are also powerful. So, those are the two races you're dealing with. Here is your map. You have everybody get that?
Yep.
You explored a good deal the last couple games, and this was going to be a very involved process. I'm going to point out a couple things on your map. I'd keep it zoomed out.
Sorry, my map. I never got one.
How about now?
Yep, thank you.
No problem. So, Droki, the Darrow you were following, ran down this passage where I just put a purple circle. It is a forest chocked full of unhappiness, of mushroom forest, I should specify. And you guys weren't super happy about following him. There's a picture. You can close it when you're ready. And so you guys left him behind. He ran down that passage. So you guys explored a lot. A couple things you guys found up here. You guys found a Hydra and killed it. Over here, you found a group of Darrow experimenting on bears. Monkeys. Giant apes to be specific. In this area, you found something unusual as well as a lot of writing. You found a number of very powerful Darrow magic users who were experimenting with a cult book of Demogorgon, the two-headed demon prince that you saw a couple months ago. And they seemed to be targeting a number of creatures and using the cult demonic magic to make them grow two heads, similar to the giant that went insane and killed Hemeth. So you have quite a bit of information there that you were able to gather, as well as the ritual book itself. You tried to go back in here, and Rolen got curb stomped.
Not the first time, won't be the last.
Up here, you guys took a prisoner. There was a Darrow who was guarding what essentially was a pit of bodies. And that was the last couple games. Last game, specifically, you, decided to go back over here to the area where you lost Droki, since he was your only clue. And so you wandered down this pit and found a shambling mound and some swarms of spiders, which you engaged in battle. And then you saw some figures off to the side. Let me narrow this down, right around in here. And while you were down there fighting, you got engaged and it somehow involved them. They looked to be, once you engaged them, they were some undead zombies. One of them was covered in worms, and it ended up a three-way fight with all three sides trying to kill all the other sides, except that they seemed to agree that killing you was paramount. But they did manage to hurt each other as well. You did kill them. At the end of last game, the party was extremely beaten up. All your hit dice were gone. You guys decided to risk a long rest. Before you did that, Rolen and Agile Smoke came over here and discovered something about one of the NPCs that you left behind in the Kobold camp. And there were familiar ritualistic sacrifice symbols, and you found a number of notes that essentially told you this was a lair of Bupido, who was a worshiper of the demon lord of undead, Orcus, and he was attempting to create undead. He may have been responsible for creating the ones that you fought. He may not have. You're not exactly sure. One thing you did do right before the end of the game is you made contact with a ghost. a kind little ghost named Pelek, Pelek, who was one of Bupito's victims. He was a deep gnome, and he's trapped here. And in order to free him, he asked that you gather up all his body parts and take him to Blingdenstone, or at least send him to Blingdenstone to be interred. You were able to gather up everything but his hand. He said that his hand would be easily identifiable by a unique looking ring that you should recognize when you see it. It's an onyx ring. So, at the end of that, the ghost went back into his moaning myrtle misery, and the party took a long rest, restoring everyone's lost spells, half of your lost hit dice, and you know it's been a rough go of it when you don't even get all your hit dice back. So that's where we ended last game. Your goals are finding the missing egg, finding proof of corruption, finding proof of, which you already have, what's going on in the city as far as the Council of Savants, which is the leader of the Darrows. They were, some of them at least, maybe all of them were involved in the ritual to Demogorgon that you witnessed. The only thing I want to mention is really close to your first time in here, you guys came up here to this door. And you went through the door, and after Agile Smoke hearing voices and displaying his insanity, you essentially were met by a group of empty scabbard killers, the psionic assassins. They had no desire to do battle with you. They wanted you to leave them alone. They told you that the gray ghosts were in the northern part of the caverns, and if you left them alone, they would leave you alone, either through self-preservation or a tactical, looking for a better tactical advantage. And you are retreated from there. And they shut the door and they honored their word. And so far, you have left them alone. So at the start of this game, the party has spent almost a full day down here and took a long rest of 8 hours. One of the upsides is it seems like since you've been down here, you've noticed that each group that seems to be down here, the Grey Ghosts, the Empty Scabbards, the Demogorgon cult, they seem to have their territory. They stake it out and nobody really leaves their territory. So areas that you seem to have cleared, such as the undead area and especially forest, don't seem to see a lot of trap. Probably not a long-term thing, but at least a short-term you're able to snag a long rest. So that is a long recap since we took a holiday break, and our plan going forward is to run this game, and then the goal is to have definitely 2. We're going to try to get 3 to 4 games a week or a month in, maybe miss 1 week a month or every other month to try and do something on a Saturday. So I will let you guys decide what you want to do. You are fully rested. If you are, Ophelia is a sorceress, so it'd just be Agile Smoke and Kosjurkis. If you desire to change your spells, now is your opportunity. Rolen as well, Mr. Druid. So after that, you guys can discuss your plan. If you guys have any questions, I know that was a bit long-winded. I am a verbose person. Let me know. I'll put some music on in the background. Actually, I'm going to put on some battle music so you guys can adjust your volume based off the battle music. And then you can, I'll turn it off when you guys are all done. I'll put a vote up. And then when you're done with that, you guys can discuss your plan and just let me know what you want to do.
Okie dokie then.
Did we end up collecting all the bones? I don't remember.
You did, I think.
I did? Yeah, okay. That sounds like me, so yes.
Yeah. I thought we went the opposite way, but okay, so if we went like southerly through the patch, if we head easterly through the patch, that should take us somewhere new, right?
Takes us to
Theoretically.
that spiral room, isn't it? Oh, east.
Maybe.
Going the other way.
No, I might
So-
go to the spiral room, but
So the only places we haven't really checked out, to my understanding, is we haven't been. Hang on, let me clear that. We haven't been here yet. We haven't been down that
No.
path. We haven't
and
been.
that's where we think Droki went, right?
That's where we understand.
And we haven't been here yet either.
Yeah, we haven't been. I was just about to put a pointer up there. Yeah.
There
Mhm.
and like there and this
Yep.
way.
Yep. Well,
Lots of places. Okay.
He's Roland's on point there. He's pretty much marked all the places I was going to. But
That
yeah.
that northerly place was basically just a dead end with like a bunch of zombies in a pit, wasn't it?
There was a tunnel leading away from it, but that, it
This
was
one?
a big trash pit with a bunch of bodies and some walking, some not.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, that might be where the hand is though,
Yeah.
or the hand's in the spiral room, because wasn't that a spiral like body parts?
Yes.
Droki, Bupito's room was down here.
We're afraid of the spiral room though, because there's mysterious corpses in there.
It's true.
No, that's where we went to go collect the guy's body parts, I thought.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So then what's in I'm not good at drawing.
This
What's
one.
what's in that room? Yeah.
That's where the bodies are. That's the room I thought we were calling the spiral room with all the dead dudes in it.
Oh,
Okay,
no, I
so
thought that
there's
was
two
this
different
one.
rooms.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll delineate the difference and explain it. So this room that I have a circle around was Bupito's lair. It had a number of designs with body parts in a spiral pattern, similar to what you saw back when your Kawatoan NPC friend was murdered in the
Yeah,
village.
now I'm thinking it was Bupito who murdered him. So.
Oh, for sure. That guy's a little fucking cock monkey.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, you know what? It's D&D. Sometimes you just need to realize people are cockmonkeys.
Yeah.
I love how
This
the fact
room
that
with this.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just about
No,
to
go
say.
ahead.
I remember how like Agile was all like, "Yeah, hey, Bupito's a friend of ours. He's a cool guy," and now all of a sudden it's a complete 180.
No longer a friend.
I
of
felt
me.
the same too, so
Yeah.
it's not just him.
Murder will do that to you.
Yeah. Ritualistic murderer will definitely do that to you.
Ritualistic mass murder.
So we're thinking we're gonna continue east down the fungal pathway, and then
I
maybe
guess.
that connects to the spiral room. And
So this square room here was a unusual room that only Rolen, Kosjurkis got to see. It was a room with a platform, a raised platform with some phase res flowing around the room. In addition to that, it looked like a scene of a great battle. Like there were Darrow and Dwergar. It looked like numerous, probably a territorial clash between one, two, or all three of the factions, that being the Empty Scabbards, the Cult of Demigorgon, and the Grey Ghosts, may have been in conflict there. So there were a lot of dead bodies. That was all you saw. They weren't arranged in any spiral pattern like you saw in Bupito's ritualistic murder room.
oh,
But
okay.
it was more of a battle scene than anything.
Is Droki? Is okay. We're thinking Droki's a gray ghost, or is he one of the cultists?
I thought he was just a messenger.
Cultist. Yeah, but I feel like he's a messenger for the cultists. Because he had his name on a note by the necromancer that we found, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
True. Yeah. Okay. And we think Droki's gone this way, so
He'd be long gone now, but yeah.
yeah. Well, it might be worth still going and seeing where he went, right? Maybe
Yep.
he took his boots off, left him on a pedestal for us to find. Who knows?
We'll get those boots. Don't worry about it.
I just want our monk to have the nice boots.
Yes, the monk needs the boots, right? Yes.
So we
The
can,
Tabaxi monk.
I mean,
so we
I
can
can.
punch.
I mean, I'm willing to give them up to anyone else who wants them, but I mean, like, I just figure, hey, base speed of 100.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be able to like just run so fast, you just go on the walls. all over the place. All right, so I guess we're just going to continue down this way to the east, though, and see if we can find where he went, at least.
Yeah. And we're still looking for the egg too, which we assume was down here.
It's in with
And did
one of
he?
the
And
cultists.
we're thinking he stole the egg. Like who else could have done it?
Yeah, probably him. If
So
anybody.
so even if he's not here, if he took the egg and put it down here, right?
Maybe. We'll figure it out.
Can we agree though that next time we see Droku, we just fucking kill him?
Yes.
Yep.
Like middle of the street.
yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Like
I can actually try to take a spell that can help entangle him, maybe. Nah, fuck it.
no, but like if we were to kill him, like even like in the streets, right? Like we're like
If he-
deputized. Like we could just like pull out our fucking like
Illegal.
our badge and be like, this was a citizen's arrest and execution. I think that's fair.
I feel like they wouldn't care anyways because of the Darrow, right? So
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Fuck, we might even get a reward.
probably will. Yeah.
While
And-
I'm generally against public execution, I'm not exactly going to stop you.
It won't be public execution. It'll be
It's moral when you want his boots, right? Is what you're saying.
yeah. It's like it's theft, not
chop off his
execution.
legs.
It's
Yeah,
a
I
robbery.
guess. Yeah.
It's a robbery gone wrong.
Yeah, I guess we could just leave him alive. Yeah.
Just excuse me. I'm just going to change my alignment to, like, neutral here.
He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
Good.
Let me just change my alignment to neutral evil real quick.
You guys got this all wrong. No, you got this all wrong.
All right. So what's the plan?
Set east. Down this fungal forest.
All right. I will.
Right here.
Things that will surely get us killed.
I
This
cast.
is the area. If you're zooming in, adjusting your map, this is the area you want to zoom in on.
Okay.
And somebody said they were going to cast something.
No, I said I cast detect poison earlier. Would that still be in effect? I think it lasts like 10 minutes before we even start coming
No.
down this hall. Okay.
Yes.
Oh
You
wait, no,
will-
sorry. Yeah, never
You
mind.
guys took a
You
long
took
rest.
If
If
that's
you,
my
if
fault.
you cast it after your long rest, it will still be in effect. If you're casting it, the one you did yesterday, no, it's
Can I cast it as a ritual? So
You
yeah,
tell me.
I will do that. I'm going to cast it as a ritual.
There is
Sorry.
nothing specifically in your general vicinity other than in some of the standard foliage that you would expect to be poisonous. That is poisonous.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
I'll let you guys take control of your party icon at your discretion.
Remember, I'm like 30 feet ahead. I'll do a
Mhm.
stealth roll. Like I'm, typical formation.
Stay in formation.
Oh my god, what a horrible start to the year.
I mean, it's a +9, so
Yeah, but
But natural one.
yeah, that's true.
All right. Can you guys move this?
Yes.
All right. Agile Smoke, you're in charge of it.
oh boy.
Since you are the point man, you get to be. So, like all the other corridors, this corridor is quiet, dark,
Pitch black? Pitch black?
pitch black for your Gloomstalker curiosities.
Good. I guess I probably couldn't see this, but do I notice this? What is this right in front of me here?
It's just it's nothing specific that you notice. It's just
Oh, okay.
from the designer.
It's a smudge.
It's a smudge.
Yeah, like that natural one you just rolled.
Yep.
Ravage. As it curves around, the tunnel splits, and it's very, very evident that it's empty tunnel, nothing of any particular interest. It looks like it hasn't been traveled in at least a day or two.
Okay. Let's get up here. I'd like to make a survival check to see if I can like track Droki himself. Like maybe like really like what would appear to be very quick footsteps,
Mm-hmm. Give it a try.
Like short, quick footsteps.
So you are able to detect footprints that you believe are Droki's.
Okay. Are they going forwards or to the right?
They're going to the right.
Okay. Yeah, let's go that way first.
So this tunnel goes up a short distance and splits off to the left. I'm unmasking as we go. And it continues straight ahead. To the right, you see two guards. They are guards that are very clearly, let me just put the tokens on here for you. They're very clearly familiar from when you guys were in the area and you reached the agreement with what you assume to be the empty scabbard killers.
Yeah.
They are standing guard, and with some of those glorious stealth rolls, it doesn't seem that they are unaware of your presence.
I'll just kind of like circle back to the group quietly as I can, obviously, and then just say, remember, we did not pick a fight with these people yet, or at all, So
Yeah.
we just walk by, maybe say hello, keep going. Yes.
See if they saw Darrow run by real quick.
If we want to try sneaking
Yeah.
past them, I could go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace. That will give us at least a bonus 10 to our stealth.
Let's go over here, back around the corner. That is what do you guys think? It's a good idea, yes?
Sure.
I mean, we can try to talk to them, just say, hey, we're just passing through. We don't want any problems. We're just heading.
I mean that
Oh,
being
that's-
said, I know you guys can't see me right now, but I feel like no matter how quiet you are, they probably see us.
Probably.
We could just
we
tell
are
them,
kinda
hey,
walking
we're
right by
heading
them.
this way, and be all like, we don't want any problems. Just like, hey, have you seen seen a little guy about yay big, moving really fast?
Yeah, I know hostile action, right? We just walk by. Yeah. Okay. Who's gonna do the talking though?
Ophelia.
Yeah, it's right.
Yay.
I mean,
If
she is the spokeswoman for the Best Friends Club, so.
if we see that Droki's tracks lead into there, though, maybe I will say cough, cough, and then that way we probably should not stop and talk to them because it might seem that Droki is affiliated with them. Then yes.
You're gonna stop and say cough, cough.
Yeah, cough, cough.
Or
yes,
you're
yes.
gonna cough.
Well, I don't know how if my throat is
Paramount
dry,
that we
maybe, but
understand what you're gonna be doing.
no, because I might cough by accident. So no, I have to say cough. 1, 2, cough. Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna say cough, 1, 2, cough.
No. I say cough. We wait 2 seconds.
Cough, let's
two.
get the hell out of here, Cough.
Cough. Yeah. If I cough once, it could just be because of dust in the air.
Okay. Gotcha. Cough. 1, 2. Cough. Gotcha.
Yes. Ophelia, do you know what you say?
I'm just gonna go say hi. We're just passing.
It sounds about right. Okay. Let's see. So as we get up to like here, I want to see if I can still track it. Are the tracks following turning left here, or are they going still forwards?
So with that 17, you're able to start to differentiate his track from the other tracks, the Dwergar specifically, because heavy booted versus Droki.
Right.
They go both in and out. So the tracks come up, they turn. The ones you're following go in,
Mm.
and then another set comes out and continues. How deep it goes, you can't quite tell. It goes deeper than those lines, obviously, but that's as far as you can see. I will unmask a little more so you can see specifically what that room looks like. The guards obviously see you. Some of you are a little more open than others, but the room goes up and curves, and you can't see where it curves to. The guards take a defensive stance, but they do not attack you.
So while this conversation happens, I'd like to continue walking till I get I leave the party behind, continue walking upwards, but then pause after like 20 feet or so, and then try and get real stealthy. In other words, new stealth check, and then like curve back. So while they're talking to Ophelia in the group, I'd like to try and walk by them and walk in and see what I can see.
Okay. So the guards there is room just for a scale to remind you guys the scale here that you're dealing with. Each of these squares on this map, so this square right here, is 25 feet. So again, very large tunnels underneath the city. So you are able to stealth by them with your 21 stealth, especially they're conversating. They are aware, but they are conversating with Ophelia. So your stealth is going to be pretty quick. I'll give you some information. I'm working it out now, and I'll unmask some things. While I'm doing that, Ophelia, the guards, speaking Dwarven, Undercommon, and they tell you that this is a secure area under the terms of your agreement previously made. You are not allowed here, and any attempt to come in here will violate that agreement you made with Eldrin. Eldgrim was the guy you made the agreement with.
Oh yes, friends. We're just passing through. These corridors and things. It gets very confusing, so we're just gonna keep on going.
They don't really give you much of a response. They kind of grumble a little bit and don't seem really to acknowledge, but they don't stab you in the face, so it's a pretty safe bet they aren't going to attack you unless you give them reason. They've apparently been given orders to not attack you unless you violate the agreement. As for you, Agile, that's where I have you right now. I don't know how deep you're wanting to go.
As you violate the agreement.
Well, it's
No, they don't know. It's fine. It's okay.
It's
yeah,
fine.
yes.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes, that's what. Yeah. How far did the tracks go?
The tracks go to the right. There's many tracks going this direction, but Droki's tracks go this direction.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna silently follow them a little more. There's still no light, right?
No, it's pitch black here.
Okay, I'm gonna just follow. I'll just at least to see around the corner there and see what's up that tunnel. Can I move me?
Yeah.
Like
Move
there.
yourself freely.
Oh, fucking tunnels.
Down here, you hear an odd squishing noise, but that's as far as you can see.
Nope.
Maybe
Nope.
I ain't dealing with that.
That's one of those mysteries that will remain as such. Fuck a diddle do. Not going back. So I'll rejoin the party, and when I rejoin the party, I'll just like quietly walk up beside Spirit, and just like tell him his hair looks nice, or tell her hair looks nice in Tabaxi.
Mildly weirded out, but okay.
No, but now you know it is me, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll keep leading the group northerly here. And once we're about like a good 100 feet away from these guys, I'm gonna stop and walk back to them and say, "So Droki's tracks led in there, but then came back out this way. I only went so far in. There was a very creepy noise, and then his tracks went away from the creepy noise, but many little tunnels, you know. So maybe we see this first, and then if we have to come back, we see.
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know. Should we go back? I don't know. I don't.
If needed, if you want some backup, I can turn into a spider, like nice little size spider, and I can go in there and crawl around a little bit more unsuspectingly than you. I guess you're invisible, but still.
I get what you were saying, though. Yes. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I mean, if Droki took the egg and put it in there, and then we
Mhm.
follow him this way, it could be useless, right? But do we think Droki are with these guys even, or?
No clue. Droki seems to kind of be playing a lot of sides here.
Like he is a double agent.
Maybe. Or just playing the field for his
Oh,
own benefit.
like a whore. Okay.
Yes.
Um,
Exactly like a whore.
I see. Yes.
Or the town bicycle.
Eh?
everybody's had a ride.
Yep.
What's bicycle? Okay. Yes. I've never heard that
It's
saying.
What's
it's
a
a thing with
bicycle?
wheels. It's a thing with
I-
wheels. It comes. The elves are a little bit ahead of your time. I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right. Yes, I accept. How about we just go see what's up this way, and then maybe we come back, and I mean we do know that these scabbard fucks, they are bad guys. Yes.
They're assassins.
They were the ones you saw try to assassinate someone.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
But admittedly, that was pretty much what you were planning to do to Droki to take his boots. So
Well, but. Yes.
That's different. No, I'm just kidding.
That's to take something, not just for needless killing. Obviously.
Yes, obviously. Also, I'd kind of like to learn how to do this with the mind knife or whatever it is. You know, it's very interesting. But anyways, let's. How about we go more north? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, where'd I put us? I killed us.
Put us really far north.
Where did I put us?
We're really far down the tunnel north.
Yeah.
For efficiency, I am unmasking obviously more than you can see. But other than a very small tunnel to the right, not so small that you have to use mushrooms to shrink and grow, but small enough that it'd be a little bit of a squeeze to get through. It continues ahead, and from here you begin to hear the familiar sound of swirling water that you've seen before.
Do I have the spatial awareness to tell that it's probably matching up to that hallway with the
It's
Hydra?
probably a safe bet that matches up to the Hydra's lair that you guys killed but then butchered.
Does the Droki tracks lead down the little tunnel?
No, the Droki tracks lead down towards the Hydra.
You just did big fucking circle.
Son of a bitch. Maybe yeah, 1 sec, and I'll go in the little tunnel quietly. Do you want any stealth roll? Or?
I do.
I poo poo.
Yeah. It's 18.
A +9 fucking helps a lot.
Yes.
It's very helpful.
Even a critical fail is like still sort of respectable.
Especially because you can't get a critical fail on a skill check.
Hey, you were good at what you were good at,
Don't rogues like get like you just can't
Automatic
roll
10.
below? You
Yeah.
can't roll below a 9.
Yeah, that's late
your
level though.
proficiency.
Yeah, that's late level
Late.
though. Yeah.
It is. So, taking a look in, the tunnel extends and starts to bifurcate once, and then a little bit further along, it splits again. It splits once to the left, once to the right, and then continues straight ahead.
Well, until there's any sign of trouble, like I'm gonna scout it all out.
Okay. The tunnels don't go down very far before they curve, so you can't see too much without actually going down them. If you are, okay.
I don't like how you said that. Yes.
Doing it anyways.
I'm just making sure before I start unmasking. So, going down, this cave's probably 30-ish feet in size as you get down there with your check there. You see a cave containing bunks for about a dozen people. All of them look to be the ones that are in there look to be Darrow. There are 9 bodies. Bodies is a bad word. 9 people. They're playing cards, chatting, lounging. They don't seem to be on high alert. It literally looks like a barracks.
Can I identify their grouping? Are they like affiliation?
You can. They're Darrow, and they
Yeah.
seem to be all wearing various similar types of armor. So the first, let's categorize them into 3 groups. There are 4 wearing straight leather armor. There are 4 wearing no armor, and there's 1 wearing elaborate leather armor. Seems to be more of a higher made, possibly a higher rank, maybe you're not exactly sure. So there's a total of 9. All 9 are wearing identical gray cloaks.
All awake? Some sleeping?
There's 2 asleep. The others are awake, playing cards, having various conversations.
No light?
Nope.
Is one of the 2 sleepy ones the guy with the fancy leather armor?
No. And that is actually a female.
Oh shit! But she's not sleeping.
She is not.
Leggett Ricka.
She look tired?
She does not.
Yeah. Okay. I can stop pressing my luck on that. I'll turn back for now and go this way. Actually, I will go back down to the group, and I'll walk out, and I'll say again in Tabaxi to Spirit. I'll say, "Hey, I'm back, and this time I don't like your hair, okay?"
Completely unnecessary.
So now that you know it's me, listen, Rolen, I think you should do your idea. Yes. You come with me as a little spider or whatever. Like I can carry you if you want, and then I can throw you at enemies if need be. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think I'd be okay with climbing on the walls and
Yeah,
an
well, you'd
extra
be
set of
slow,
eyes
but
and-
okay, all right, okay, you can do that.
I'd
Yes.
be a little bit slower, I guess. Okay, if you wanted me to like scout ahead a little bit farther, like somewhere you couldn't go, then yeah, just put me on a wall. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Okay. And then listen. The rest of you, perhaps you stay right here. There are many Duro in there who all have gray cloaks. Hmm? You know what I mean,
Okay.
right? You see the gray cloak bandits or whatever, you know. So if you can all just like if anybody comes out, kill them, or whatever, and we will quietly search the rest of the area, But I think maybe the egg is in here. Maybe if the egg is in here, we will steal it.
You think the egg's in here?
I don't know. Maybe I have no
No.
fucking idea, to be honest. But maybe.
Okay. No worries. Okay, I'll turn into a spider, and that'll last for like an hour.
Okay. So then I'll bend down. I'll put my hand out so you can crawl up into my hand if you want.
Sure. I am now a teeny tiny spider.
Alrighty. We will come back to here and then make our way up here.
I put you on the map.
In terms of my invisibility, it's not like a floating spider, is it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, he still
I
has
mean,
to make a
like,
stealth roll.
It
What?
was just like
Okay.
it's a normal sized spider. You just don't even see him.
Yeah, but I'm saying that because I'm invisible, right? So like, if I'm
Yeah.
holding him in my hand, is it like a floating spider, or is it like, right?
It depends on whether he hit what his stealth roll is, because he's going to have to make a stealth roll.
Right.
Bring up that fucking sheet again.
Do spiders have like extra stealth?
I get +4. Oh wait, yes, +4 stealth. Yeah, I
You
think
get
so.
to use your stealth, so
Hmm.
or the spider stealth. if
Spider
it's
stealth.
better.
Yeah.
+4.
How do I bring up the spider sheet again? I can't.
If you need to bring up the spider sheet on your actions tab,
Mm-hmm.
where the spider is, like at the end, you can actually bring up the spider, and then the spider sheet will be on it.
Yeah, in the little description. Okay.
Yeah, so you can get access to the spider
Whoops,
sheet.
I did it
If
again,
that means, I'll
actually.
fix it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Did that make sense? It came out kind of weird.
Yeah.
Did you find?
I found it. It's just it's kind of hard to read because it's like all. Oh, there you go.
So if you go down right under the block of like text, it says spider with another thing, another little shield.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Then you can access this
that's-
actual spider sheet.
Okay, gotcha. Sweet.
Shouldn't need to a lot, but
No, but okay. Thank you.
all right, 14 it is. As you guys are stealthing around, taking a look, this tunnel ends in almost an identical building, small cave outfitted with bunks, footlocker chests, not treasure chests, just footlockers, small table, chairs, large enough to accommodate, you'd probably guess somewhere between 20 and 30 Darrow would be your speculation. There are currently 12, half of which are asleep. The others are engaged in various downtime activities.
And that's to the east or is that to the north?
That's to the right, the
Right.
unmasked one.
Okay. And then just again quietly make our way up here and see what's north.
So the small little tunnel extends for another 100 feet before it opens up into another large tunnel like the one you just left that splits to the left and the right.
Piss. Gonna whisper to Roland, be like, Roland, do we go back? Do we go forwards? What do we do? Dance if yes. Don't dance if no.
Yes, go. Wait, I can't ask any questions, but so I'm just very confused. I don't know what to do.
Okay, you're not moving. Let's keep going. So I go up here.
Okay. The tunnel to the right, as I said, I'm extending a little bit past where you probably would be able to see. I'm working on the assumption that you're going to move around to get your sight. Extends and turns. The tunnel to the left, on the other hand, extends and opens up into a large chamber. A good 100, 200 feet. And like, for example, this hallway is 20 feet wide. And you're looking at a 100-ish feet wide chamber expanding.
Well, that's curious. Let's go take a look at that. I don't see any way this could go wrong.
All right. I'll have to pull that up in a minute. Whoever's. It's usually Ben or Mal.
We just make memes. That's what we do.
While everybody's exploring, it's meme making.
It says, yeah, meme making, as the kids call it. Meming, that's it. Oh, there's got to be a dragon egg in here.
So
That's
that
screen.
is, I have a different map for that. I'm going to give you a description.
Okay.
You know, for simplicity, let's just read it and then I'll send you the other one when I need to. So after you steady climb here down this tunnel, it opens up into a huge, extremely bright for Underdark chamber. The glow of phase res and bioluminescent fungus completely cover with shafts of white light that fall upon naturally formed shelves. They're naturally formed climbing shelves along the walls, as well as a rocky mesa at the center of the room. Crudely formed ramps connect the different levels of the mesa up to a height of its. I'm going to just delete the mask off this, and I'm going to share the whole map with you. Let me preload it real quick. And just to be that DM, I'll just share it with the people that can see it.
Cool.
Crudely formed ramps connect the different levels of the mesa up to a height of its topmost tier. You can kind of look around and find the staircases and ramps where you see them. The two topmost tiers connected by a bridge. The top one of the tiers, specifically atop this tier, right, stands a 50. I'm sorry. Atop this tier with the circle stands a very clear red-colored dragon egg.
Oh shit.
Atop this tier with the square stands a 50-foot tall obelisk made of polished black metal, but there are a few noticeable imperfections, chunks missing out, almost as if somebody had chipped away parts of the shiny blackness. There is a female Darrow standing close to the obelisk, gently patting and stroking its surface. The obelisk flashes once. The glow of the phase res around the cavern flares in response. The Darrow, the female Darrow who is doing it, almost cackles and squeals with glee, snatches an object up from the ground, and begins writing feverishly in a small notebook, and then goes back to what she was doing.
Great.
And she's the only one we can see in this chamber so far.
Correct.
How close could I get to the egg before I'm in like the light?
You're in the light the second you cross this line.
Piss.
It is bright as hell. mean, it's
But
a
she-
bright sunny day by Underdark standards.
But she seems busy. She's
Very busy.
engrossed in her work. Okay. And even though we can't see anybody else right now, I forget. Are the Duro capable of turning invisible, or is that just
Is that a
the
woman?
The Dwergar are, the Darrow are not.
right?
That picture does not look like a woman.
And this woman and the people we've seen in this gray cloak company, they're all Darrow or Duro.
Darrow.
All the ones you've seen in the Gray Ghost Company, assuming the Gray Cloaks signify that, are Darrow. The
Yeah,
empty
yeah.
scabbards seem to be Dwergar. It's very race divided.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so like whispering to Rolen, I'd be like, Rolen, I see the egg. I think we got three options. Yes. Option one, we go back, we get our friends, we come get the egg, but it's not gonna be quiet, because Kosjurkis, many noises. Option number two, I like put you down or something, and then you watch and you attack anybody who comes in, but then like I just try and get the egg, sneak out,
For
and
clarity, he can't answer you.
I know.
I'm gonna. Okay, I got a way to answer, but yeah, go ahead.
That's fine.
If you bite me, I'm gonna fucking squish you.
It's
No.
not gonna bite.
You squish just like a house spider and it turns into
Yeah,
a
it turned
full-
into
Firbolg, yeah.
It just crush you underneath me.
All right, so I sneak in, I get it, and if we get caught, like I run, like I pick you up, I hold the egg, and we run, like very fast, and get back to the group. Third option is I take you, right? I get close, I throw you at the woman, yes, and you and you get her, and then while you get her, I get egg, and then we kill old lady and run, yes. Wait. So yes, so dance if you like option one, no dance if you like option two,
Right.
dance stop for 1, 2, then dance more for option 3.
Okay, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna lift up 2 legs.
Is that you dancing?
No, that's just lifting up 2 eggs. 2 legs. So 2. If you understand that.
I hold up. I don't know. Should I do an insight check? No, I know what you mean, but
You can tell.
okay. So then, like, I'm gonna just like hold you up to one of the walls so that you can like crawl yourself off and get on the wall.
Okay. And then I'll probably circle around to like here.
And I'm gonna watch that. First of all, like I want to see if like she immediately notices she like tries to squish a spider or whatever,
Well, I'm gonna be pretty high up on the wall.
Yeah,
Try
yeah.
to be, and then I'll be around there.
I put you guys on there.
Does she notice the spider enter the room?
She does not
I feel like
at
it's
all.
pretty fucking hard to notice a spider on the wall.
I don't
from,
know.
like,
Maybe she's
50
like
feet away.
maybe she's like fucking Superman. She's just like, or she feels the disturbance in the forest. Okay.
Maybe.
Before I cross the line, I'm gonna like limber up, right? Like gonna do some stretching, like just make sure I'm fucking ready for this, right?
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna go prone, and well, like mostly prone, try and like do my own version of like a spider walk in, so like low and very very quiet, with a stealth check, of course.
Is that your new stealth check there,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Spider?
Yes, sir. Mr.
No,
Smoke.
that was my old one. I'll do a new one. If you need a new one.
There's
There
a
we go.
roll.
Spider stealth. Spider stealth.
All right. She doesn't seem to notice us, I take it.
She does not. So as you guys are moving deeper, you start to see more people.
Fuck.
You start to see a guard by this stairwell, and guard by this stairwell.
Mm-hmm. How tall are these like natural shelves?
Those natural shelves are 10 feet. each one. So that puts, 50, 60 feet up. From here, where you're standing, that's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40 feet up. And then the obelisk, more from there.
These guards, what do they got? Can I tell? Like, do they have like crossbows or?
Yes, you can. They're standard Darrow, and they have a hooked short spear on their back, and they have a light crossbow that looks to be slightly modified.
Okay. Okay. I would know this, I assume. Does disguise self make like a flash or something? Like if I were to cast disguise self on myself right fucking now, would anybody notice?
What are the components of the spell?
Verbal and somatic.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. A verbal thing, I'm not that idea anymore, but a verbal spell component, if I do it quietly, that's fine, right? Like, can I whisper it to myself?
You can't. It has actual tone and volume inflection requirements. It cannot be done quietly and stealth.
Okay. I don't like that you just said that, but I respect it.
The council, you reject the council's decision?
It's treason, man.
I will train this Padawan, but okay, I gotta crawl over here. Crawl over here.
I'm like kind of like wondering if maybe I should go up there. Like, I wouldn't be able to convey this at all, but I could like go up there.
I can do that, right?
Change back, like kind of do a wild shape. Or not even change. Yeah, change back. Then fucking hidden step.
So now that
Nah,
you've moved
whatever.
around,
I'm not gonna worry about it.
you see a glorious creature
Huh?
in this corner, hovering all the way back, that looks like this.
Yeah.
It's
see me?
something similar to a beholder, fewer eyes, and it looks pretty naturally angry, but it doesn't seem to have detected you. It seems to just be floating there.
So like the second I see it, like I freeze. Then I'm just gonna climb up this wall and get to here. I've got talons, or like I got climbing speed. But again, stealthy. I'm gonna climb to the lip of this ledge, hoping that fella here doesn't see me. The guard right at the stairway. Is the spectator apparently looking like at the egg, like out into the room?
He is searching the area.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to. The moment I see the guard appear to not be looking at all this direction, I'm going to pull myself up and try and scurry over to here. Make sense? So, do I see that opportunity?
You do.
All right. I'm gonna climb my way up this so I can kind of just poke over and see if what the other guard's looking at. The guard behind.
He is scanning the opposite direction, the back half.
Oh, so his back's to me. His back's to me.
Correct.
What an idiot. Okay. Up and over to here. Pause. Look at the ground. Look at the area. Is there any traps? Is there any like markings on the ground? Like anything that might suggest, like not touching anything, but just looking, like anything that might suggest that there's like traps or magical, like alarm bell or anything like that.
Just a perception. There's nothing that you can detect, but you do notice two guards down on the backside guarding that other stairwell.
Yeah, they won't even know what hit them. Okay. So 20 feet up from here, ledge, and then it's like right there, the egg.
10 feet up, and yes, it's sitting up top.
Okay. Yep. Fuck it. Going up. Stealthy. Up there. There's like no pausing. The second I get up there stealthy, I'm grabbing the egg. And then I do pause. I just wait to like see if like, anything happens.
Well, there's a couple things.
Shit.
First,
Yeah, fucking right.
first, red dragon eggs are not tiny.
Oh, okay. Hold on. How big is it?
Red dragon eggs are rather large.
Oh, well, hold on a second.
He would have known that before going up there, though, too.
Right. I'm not going to let you take it. I'm going to inform you whether or not.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
Yeah.
once you get closer, the bigger it obviously becomes.
Sure.
So,
Fuck.
and you're talking about how big a red dragon egg is. You're looking at this particular red dragon egg has a couple different appearances to it that seem a little odd to you. First thing, it's surrounded by workbenches. Scattered notes are everywhere. Ritual circles are drawn on the ground and on the pedestal in blood, ink, and a dark black oily liquid. There are various vials and burners around it. There are spell reagents, you assume, hair, nail clippings, lizard tails, fungus, chunks of heart, brain, kidneys of various creatures. Some type of rituals, plural, are being done on this egg. The egg itself seems to be a darker blackish color. Now, you're not exactly sure what's being done because you don't have that knowledge per se.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to try and take the egg and you wanted to actually pick it up, give me about 20 seconds. I'm trying to pull that up. I was actually
Like we're talking like Game of Thrones size dragon egg, right? Like
we're talking about 30 pounds.
Oh, that's not bad.
So can we call it like football size, 30 pounds, or more closer to like turkey size?
More like turkey or pumpkin size.
It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I'm scooping it.
You're lifting it. So
Two-handed, yeah, just like picking it up. If I can hold it.
So let's
like,
be clear here.
Yeah.
You can't pick up a dragon egg that's 30 pounds and stealth with it.
I don't think we were
You
planning
can't.
on stealth.
You can't stealth carrying a tank. You can't stealth carrying a pumpkin. It's too big. Now,
can I run with it?
Yeah, I mean, you can carry it and move your full speed.
Does it look durable, as if, like, say, to fall down a flight of stairs, it would not break?
You have no idea.
Shit ball, poo poo caca. I like look back to see what Rolen thinks.
He's way too far away.
I realize
way
this.
Too far away.
Yeah.
I'd only be able to lift up legs, and there's no way you'd be able to see those.
Come too far. Okay then. Tony, when it comes to jumping down shelves and running down shelves with the climbing speed, is that doable while carrying a dragon pumpkin?
No. Not carrying.
Yeah. What if I just jump and can I jump with it and then land and maybe acrobatics or just get fucked, hurt myself?
It's going to be considered difficult terrain, but you could do it.
Tony, I'm picking up the egg.
Oh,
okay.
I got a plan to back you up, so.
Beautiful.
Meanwhile, everybody else is in the other room. Now, I was only going to share this with the people who could see it, but this
This is too good.
the testicular fortitude involved in this
Oh my god.
has to be shared with everybody.
So,
Well,
Use
let
your
me
Tabaxi speed for sure.
for you two, will you two be kind enough to roll? Actually, everybody roll initiative. I'll move those of you not in here to the negatives because you're not coming into this battle. They're either dying or surviving on their own.
there's no battle. No battle.
Oh, fuck.
No battle. This is just going to be a walk in the park.
Well, you're not stealthed anymore.
True.
I still am, so I'm still on the wall. They don't know where I am.
So you grab the egg and unstealth,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody is going to be aware of you. The
And I run.
upside,
And I run. And I run.
the upside is they don't know you're there when you grab it. So grabbing it's going to be your action.
Yep.
And then you can move.
Okay. I'm going to. What does the Darrow guard at the bottom of the stairs right beside me have in his hand right now? Crossbow?
Yes, they both have crossbows.
So no opportunity attack. Okay. So and like I fully expect to just be like jumping, falling down these shelves. I intend to do it gracefully, but I also expect it to go poorly. Feline agility, which means my movement gets me to.
Well, that's going to be, that's going to add 10, 20, 30, 40 feet to that. So that's going to be 70 with difficult terrain.
Okay. That's fine. Yep. So that's with feline agility, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then cunning action, right?
That's what you got.
Another 60 feet. And I'm just gonna yell. Rolen, run!
Oh my god.
and that's the plan.
Yeah, Roland's just gonna be like kind of.
Holy
Like if
shit.
Rolen could like jump onto me, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I'll try. If I can actually try
But-
to do that if he while he's running past, if I'm allowed.
Holy shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I'm totally gonna try to jump on his
So,
shoulder or like
so
when he's
if I-
running by.
If I can correct my route a little bit there, I will push up against the wall. I'm doubting I can see him as I just run by, right? But like, it's like Rolen, like.
Well, there you go. So as you run by, you make it to that point. I believe that was your max movement right there.
Because it was action to pick up the egg.
Dash.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Non-crazy person. What does that mean?
What?
So the first thing that happens is they respond. Let me change the music here. That's the first thing that happens. She screams out as she sees you starting to attempt to, well, successfully, not even attempt to. You have successfully stolen her red dragon egg. And
Let it be known. Let it be known. Successfully.
Success.
It's true.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let me check the range of this spell that she casts.
Whew.
She casts Sleep
Oh,
as a
fuck.
third level spell.
On just smoke though, right? Because she can't see me.
Sleep
It's
is
a-
a area of
it's an
effect.
Oh, it's
area.
area of
It's an
effect.
area
Okay,
spell.
never mind.
Rest in peace.
So-
Uh-huh.
See, when you cast this spell using a spell slot higher than second, or second or higher, 2d8. So that's 5d8. 2 more. 44.
Shit.
And let's see. This is the total number of hit points this spell can affect creatures within a 20-foot radius of the 90 feet, which is all of you, both of you. In the ascending order of their current hit points,
Mm-hmm.
starting with the creature with the lowest hit points, which
Oh,
would be the spider.
Me with 1 hit point.
Okay, so you're asleep. Rolen, you're asleep.
Yep.
And the 43 remaining hit points that it didn't
Uh-huh.
use.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
A creature's hit points. Let's see. Table.
Uh-huh.
I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, you're asleep. You're both asleep.
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Uh-huh.
So let's take a
don't-
break, and I'm going to use the bathroom,
Damn
and
it,
we'll be
so
back for this.
close.
It was a pretty good plan, and it might have worked.
It might have worked if we got a little farther.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Damn it.
Or if I wasn't a spider. Oh well. Then she'd only be able to put one of us to sleep, and then which
That's
probably
true.
would have been you.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I probably could have carried you, but whatever.
Who knows? We're not done.
No, we're not done yet. We're fucking asleep, so we gotta. Do we get a save on that or what?
No.
We're just asleep.
Until somebody wakes us up.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Or until you take a single point of damage.
True.
Which would just knock me back into being my form.
It's too bad I
wake you up.
wasn't there with you guys. I probably would have been able to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Emphasis on the probably.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hey, if you fall on me, does that make I get a point of damage?
I
then?
was just wondering that. Well, I guess we'll see. I'm gonna go throw up and be right back. All right.
I'm gonna grab a snack.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
So when I go unconscious, I actually revert back into my regular form.
Not when you go to sleep.
It says you automatically revert to your normal form if you fall down.
Yeah, but going unconscious means
falling asleep.
Wait. Interesting.
You're thinking of incapacitated.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Sounds like a DM ruling.
Mm-hmm. So like, I'd still probably technically be asleep, but I'm on your shoulder as a Firbolg now.
You're not on my shoulder then. Well, that's a good point. So, is it a concentration to be a furball or to be wild shaped?
No, but
Okay.
it just says I just read the wild shape because I couldn't remember if it was incapacitated or something else, but it says unconscious. So
Unconscious and asleep though are different like states in D&D. Is what I think.
Well, worst case scenario is we died. The more likely scenario, I think, is that
or they
wake-
squish me and then I wake up and
Yeah.
and then you just have to
become-
fight them all off.
and then I have to try to fight them all off somehow.
All you have to do is kick me and I'll wake up too, right? But
Yeah, true.
though there might be some logic to you scooping the egg when you wake up and just getting the fuck out of here, right? Like getting back to the group, and then you
Mhm.
guys can fight your way back in and save my dumbass, or leave me for dead. I'll start rolling a new character right now. So close though.
Yeah, it
So,
says
okay.
The
Fall
fact that it
unconscious,
almost
0
worked
or
is the most ridiculous thing about it.
Oh, I know.
Well, I
It's
feel
so
like
close.
almost is a very strong term.
Well, no.
I'm curious how you thought you were going to get through the barracks area.
Well, I realized that, and I figured running really fast.
Yeah, just kind of running past them before they even had a chance to realize what happened.
You mean
Would've
the
Nice, but
7 or 8 rounds it would have taken you to get there?
would have taken us that long? What?
Each of those
Oh, I
squares is
guess.
25
Yeah.
feet.
Holy crap. Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
But at least the good news is that the party will probably hear the commotion too and come running.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. So, upside, downside. Upside is wild shape ends when you are
Yeah, that's
knocked
what I
unconscious.
thought. Okay.
There you go. Okay.
So,
Does that mean he wakes up though?
it does not.
Oh.
No, I didn't think I'd wake up, but now I'm on top of smoke.
With the egg. With the egg.
Mm-hmm.
Which, as you said, Tony, we successfully stole.
Absolutely. You're like somebody who robs a bank and makes it to the bank door.
Pretty much.
You successfully stole the money. You didn't make it out of the bank, but you did steal it. You give credit where credit is due.
Damn straight.
So, battle music didn't really last very long. Nothing like one sleep spell to knock you down. So,
They get knocked down. They get back, but they get back up again. You're never gonna keep them down. I'm sorry.
I feel like they're still down.
No, we're still down. Yeah.
For now.
So, for those of you out in the tunnel,
Right, they wouldn't actually hear anything because
you guys are quite a distance away. And you heard a loud scream. Not in pain, more of an alarm scream. And that's all you heard. There was no other noises that you could hear. Mind you, you're hundreds of feet away. The sound does carry because you are in tunnels.
I take one look at Ophelia and those Kosjurkis, and I'm like, I sense a disturbance in the force, and I just make my way
what?
into the tunnel.
Oh,
Like, something has just gone horribly wrong. I just had this bad feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
And I just start leading like the other two, just down the halls. The cavalry's coming.
Well,
Although-
but are they?
No.
I said the cavalry's coming, not the cavalry is here.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so what is your method of walking through the tunnel? You just strolling through? What are you guys doing?
If there's a scream, would we be sneaky or would we be trying to be quickly?
Do we recognize the scream as coming from anyone in particular?
No.
Then we're trying to stealth.
All right, give me stealth rolls.
Let's do it. Let's do it to it. I vanish into the darkness.
So you managed to stealth. It doesn't seem to have drawn too much attention from the guards. I skipped the description of the other area. I'm sure you heard it. They do have drawn a little bit of attention. Some of the guards from each of the areas will have walked down to the edge of the tunnel, their respective tunnels, looking around. But your stealth is more than sufficient to bypass their passive perception of 7.
Very nice.
It's one of the penalties of being literally insane. They're literally insane with a wisdom of 5.
So,
And let's go ahead and just for posterity's sake, you guys are sneaking through. We'll get this map back up. Do bear in mind, although I have all the monsters on there for simplicity's sake, you don't know about all of them. Some of them you don't know about. Number 3, number 7, I will hide the ones. This guy should have. As you guys are walking up, go. You guys are making your way up. So the actual effect of the sleep spell, it lasts for duration 1 minute.
Oh, that's nothing.
It is nothing.
Still
all right.
10 rounds.
Yeah, technically.
I don't like that you just said that.
Yeah, but how many rounds would it take you guys to get up here? A lot.
A lot more than
depends.
that.
Yeah.
A lot more than
Especially
that.
stealthing.
So I'm going to put you guys on the map, for those of you who are making your way up. In the minute they had, they were more than capable of disarming those of you who were captured of your weaponry, as well as your bags. They couldn't take your armor off or anything like that, but they're able to snatch your longbow and bind your hands, your quarterstaff, your mace, and essentially they're able to tie you up and start to move you away. But because it only lasts a minute, they're not able to completely move you. I moved the tokens out of the way for my general purpose, not because that's where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm relocating all the tokens presently. So let me go. So when you guys walk into the room, Rolen and Agile Smoke have been apparently captured. The egg was immediately relocated up here, back where it was. It was relocated by a spectator. The 3 guards, the 3 Darrow, have taken the weapons of Agile Smoke and Rolen. They have tied their hands behind their back with string. You can walk, but you are essentially tied up, grappled, as it were. But you're no longer incapacitated, so that's a good thing. Now, the party, when you guys walk in, you see that they are being walked around the edge there from this direction in this direction by 3 Darrow holding short spear, or hooked short spears specifically, and carrying their weapons. The red dragon egg is where I mentioned it previously. It's right here at this circle. And that's where the party finds everybody at that point. They don't know you're there, per se.
Per se. Hmm.
So
I-
when our hands are bound, that means that we can't do the somatic part of spellcasting, right?
Correct.
Okay.
They have not gagged you yet.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do, essentially, if you have any spells that are verbal only, you could do those.
So they're like do they have physical hands on us? Like they're pushing us and moving us? Bound and
No,
they're like pointing like walk this way.
They're using their spears to prod you along.
Okay.
And the binds that they have on us, are the binds like, are we attached together? Are we
You are
the
not.
binds attach us to them? Hmm.
You are not.
I have a plan. What would you guys say to me casting sleep?
As a counterattack.
To sleep the guards. Can I see them from here? Yeah. I couldn't tell which way the for a second my brain did not function properly. I couldn't tell which way the plateaus were.
You got it now?
Yeah, I figured it out. So I can see them clearly.
Just
Yes.
a quick question. For a racial trait like my hidden step, is that technically still a spell, or I can inherently do that?
What is it?
It's hidden step, so it's technically a spell that has like verbal, somatic,
Yes.
and material components, but it's a
Yes.
racial,
It's a racial trait that gives you the ability to cast the spell.
but it's still casting a spell. Okay, gotcha.
Correct.
Like, can't do that.
No, that'd be crazy.
I can technically still wild shape though. I'm debating on doing that right now.
All right, here's what I'm.
Yeah, as
thinking.
we're getting prodded, I will say to Rolen, I'll say, "Get out of here, go. I'll be fine. Go."
Tony, can I cast sleep where I've indicated? At third
You
level?
can. We're going to be rolling initiative. You guys will be able to get your. Well, we're going to use the same initiative. I'm sorry. You guys will be able to take a surprise round.
All right, dope.
Sorry, somebody just pulled into my driveway. Thought they were either bringing pizza or they wanted me to shoot them. I wasn't sure which it was.
They're bringing pizza. They're bringing death.
When did you order pizza?
I didn't. That's what I'm saying. I thought I'd have to shoot somebody.
Aw, you got me excited for nothing. Fucking sadness.
Aw.
All right. So surprise round for those of you who are surprised, which is not. The only 3 at the party are those of you at the bottom. Let me remove your negative there. All right. So Indomitable Spirit. Let's play that violent music back up. You get to go first.
Get the egg again. No, just
Just run up there and get it.
while the spectator's just like kind of putting it down, you just go zip, get it.
Oh no. Where'd Ben go?
Did you leave?
I'm here. I just, for some reason, I thought I had my mic muted and my mic not muted, and it turns out that it was. So,
There you go.
so since Kosjurkis is going to be targeting these 3 with sleep, am I able to climb this ledge here or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's difficult terrain, so it counts as 20 feet of movement.
Okay, I'm just
No,
going to run.
but remember, he's got climbing, right?
Yeah, he's got
Then,
time speed.
then it is not difficult terrain if you have climbing.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
So for you, that's 45 to here.
Yep. Because I'm wondering if it would just be easier. Well, I only got 50. I'm just going to go ahead and hold position for right now. I'm just going to, like, dart up to here. And then, like, next round, I'll just come up here and just start wailing on this dude.
Okay.
So. And that does it for me.
No turn there. The only other creature in the area who is aware of those of you is about 100 feet above you.
Shit.
This is fine.
And is not able to see any of you. Sorry, Kosjurkis. Double click there.
This is fine. This is what I planned for. Is this spectator being right here? This- gonna. If I run here, would I be able to like slide down the side and like hide, like be in cover, or is that a nay?
No.
Okay,
That's going to be a negative.
you got it. Then gonna get up to here to be a little bit closer and split up the old spacing there. She's ready.
My bad.
And
That was
cast.
really good rolls too.
We'll just save that for when you use it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that.
I'm gonna cast sleep at 3rd level.
Mhm,
This
mhm.
should only target those 3, I think.
That is correct.
Okay, good.
You can see what squares are affected if your dice color's a little dimmer.
Not terrible.
I didn't say that.
Oh, that's how
No.
that works. Okay.
That's why mine is purplish pink, because it stands out with all maps.
5d8 plus 4d8. All right, here we go. 5. Okay, I think that's enough.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. Darrow 12, 7, and 3.
Yes, sir.
Sleep, asleep, and asleep.
I have an effect
Nice.
if you want me to apply it.
Yes, please.
There we go. Just
All right.
shotgun blast them with the sleep effect. As you
And
like
the spectator
rush forward, tosses
takes
some
his
dust.
ready to action.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna die.
And it uses its confusion ray.
Awesome.
DC 13 wisdom saving throw, please.
That's me.
That's you.
Alrighty, here we go.
You can make that.
Yeah, I got. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
I'm good at wisdom.
And Queen Ophelia, it is your turn.
I don't get a turn?
No, you don't get a turn this round. You didn't know about them.
We got
Yeah, that's fair.
surprised.
That's fair.
Your guards fall like bowling pins behind you.
Complete with requisite sound effect.
Now, who
has
bonus
action?
What, babe?
Who are you aiming that magic missile at? You're not pushing the button, or if you are, it didn't go all the way down.
I was gonna aim it at the one in the.
Okay, the spectator floating. It looks like, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a 2nd level spell, I believe. No, 3rd level spell.
Yeah. But can I talk to it first and see if it wants to?
You can't. You can either talk or attack.
Can I save it? Can I save it for next round?
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna tell it that we're very sorry for the misunderstanding, and we want to stop the violence.
You are breaking up just a little bit, but you can make a persuasion check for that attempt.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Womp womp.
You want to stop the violence with you. You've been basically said his mother was a whore and his father smelled of elderberries, but you don't want to fight him.
Your mother eats hamsters.
All right, full combat.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Let's
What
look
is-
on the upside though.
Hmm.
Kosjurkis, you're the only. Well, that's not true. You and Ophelia are the ones that are awake, and Plinky up here is very irate that her magic and experimentation has been intruded upon for the second time today in a very short order. So she decides to make an end of this as quickly as she can and releases a lightning bolt at you.
Uh-oh.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
For me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Wizard duel.
Counter spell or something.
Nope.
Let me pull up my modifier here before I drag over half damage to you.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It should.
Oh my
You
god.
just. It's only 14
Okay. So
because you made the saving throw.
this is gonna be a fight where I'll either live or die instantly. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you said total damage from you was was
It should have
14.
been 14. It halved it. It shouldn't have. I had already halved it. The original damage was 28. I halved it to 14. So
Oh, I'm so happy about that.
I'm working on fixing it. There we go.
Oh, you really
So-
didn't have to.
Oh, I was going to. You need not worry. All right. So you're climbing up to that
Yep.
point.
Yep, I'm about to ruin a guy's day. Say, stab him with a dagger, and stab him again.
Ooh.
Whew.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
And then, I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh my
Gonna do something real stupid.
Oh boy.
Gonna run up to this person.
Oh, you really weren't kidding.
Use flurry of blows.
Oh my god.
Punch this dude in the head.
Nice. Oh, light damage. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Punch him again, or punch her again.
Nice.
And how much movement speed do I still have?
You tell me. That was 40 plus.
Plus
10.
10. Well, I'm fucked.
No, she's a wizard. She's fucked. Now you're
No,
on
no,
her.
Could you use Tabaxi movement? I guess. No, can't really.
No, I've
can you?
already taken action this turn, so I can't do speed.
I was gonna
Gotcha.
say the
All right.
safest place is probably directly beside her, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
Never mind.
Yep.
So the spectator makes his way over and fires 2 eye rays at you. I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw as
Okay.
well. First, I need then another Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
you
And
are
spirit goes
paralyzed.
down like a sack of potatoes.
You feel the first ray
You have,
burn
like, the
very
worst luck.
painfully as you are hit with a beam of necrotic damage. And then a second eye ray hits you and paralyzes you for 1 minute. You repeat the saving throw. At the end of your turns, it'll be DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Sounds good. I at least took someone out and did a little bit of damage. I'm happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Kosjurkis, Constitution saving throws, double.
Oh, shit.
Mm-mm.
All right. There's me one. There's me other.
Well, on the upside, you don't take damage. You're just paralyzed.
Awesome.
I believe. Let me make sure it's not half. Half as much.
Oh
There.
fuck.
Make sure it halves it properly. It does. It halved it, and you are down by 2.
Can I get a sanitator? Beta?
What now?
I need a doctor.
Yeah, I gotcha. Maybe.
Death saving throw.
We're gonna die here. This is gonna get party wipe.
No, it's fine. We're good. It's fine.
So hands are bound, right?
Yeah, cut
Yes.
mine off if you get yours free.
Well, he has claws, so
Oh, that's true.
Sure, yeah.
I didn't say Daryl was smart. I said they, they were crazy.
So looking over at Roland, so Roland, like you're looking for me to get you out.
Yeah.
That's an action, Tony. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So with my claws, I'm gonna try and like unbound Roland,
He is unbound.
and then can I use a bonus action to untie myself?
No.
Okay. Can I use a bonus action to pick up a? Did any of them have a loaded crossbow that's just now just like lying on the ground?
All 3 of them did.
They were all loaded though, or were they unloaded?
Yeah, they were loaded.
Can I pick one of those up with a bonus action? Obviously, I can't shoot it this turn, but
Yeah. Scooping a weapon up is a free action. Absolutely.
so I
Yeah.
and the final thing is, will I be able to shoot it while bound? Like next turn.
Yes. Yes, you have disadvantage on the attack.
No problem. So I'll scoop that up. I will try and like run over yonder, tight against the wall, and use my cunning action to like hide.
I put a light crossbow on your sheet.
There you go.
It has 5 crossbow bolts loaded
Okay.
into it.
Cool.
So that is all that you have. But disadvantage on the attack roll while bound.
Right. Okay.
And now I'll approve you.
And that's my turn. Oh, sorry, wrong button.
All right. Asleep. Queen Ophelia. That little floaty thing up there that you tried to make friends with just fucking wrecked Kosjurkis.
So it does not want to be friends.
Yes, you're
Empathetically
one.
not, no.
So should I shoot it or should I try and save Kosjurkis? What do y'all want me?
I can save Kosjurkis on my
Yeah,
turn.
I think we
don't
need
worry about
these things dead ASAP if they can just paralyze us.
it. Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and use that 20.
Okay.
Does paralyzation end when you like go unconscious? No.
No.
So I'm probably just standing in whatever form I was in, just paralyzed but unconscious.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of scoop up my core staff and shield, and then kind of hop over these guys and move over there.
Okay.
If that's okay with you. All right. Now I'm going to use my bonus action, healing word on Kosjurkis. Yeah, level 1. And then I'm going to cast. Oh, so no, I can't. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'll just cast. How high up is that spectator?
This one,
The spectator 20, yes.
he is about 80 feet up now. He moved 20 down.
Yeah, I won't be able to hit him with that then. Just keep doing but I can hit that plinky guy. Maybe. Nope. Probably not either. Because I forget he's like 40 feet up, right? Crap. All right, I'm gonna. Nope. Okay, I'm done. I can't do anything.
Good heal, anyways. Good heal.
Yep.
Right? How badly am I fucked over on this?
Well,
Shit. Never mind.
that's Plinky has no interest in you whatsoever, while people are being a problem for her.
Okay then. Well, that makes my life a little easier.
I understand. She casts Chromatic Orb at 2nd level at Rolen.
Bring it.
This is fine.
And misses.
Too agile for a big guy. I am not agile at all, actually.
Constitution saving throw, DC 13, please.
All right. Let's see if I can make it.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
You are no longer paralyzed, and you can take your turn next round.
All right. Sounds good.
The spectator makes his way to here and hits Roland with 2 Constitution saving throws.
Shit. Nice.
Paralyzed and half damage.
Both ends of the spectrum there.
And this spectator turns towards Ophelia and hits her with, let me pull this up, a Wisdom saving throw and a Constitution saving throw. The saving throws are on the right side.
Nice.
Pass the Constitution, so you are not paralyzed. Unfortunately, you failed the first one, and you are now confused.
Oh my god.
You cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn. On your turn, you can't move, and it uses its action to make a melee or ranged attack against a randomly determined creature within your range. And then go ahead.
I just said okay.
Okay, I'll keep this up because I need to reread it next time.
Let me give you that Constitution save and throw. Awesome.
Still paralyzed.
Free me
Blinded
from,
by the light.
free me from my body prison.
Move up to here so I can see the spectator 20 over yonder. I'm hoping I am stealthed. So if I'm stealthed, correct me if I'm wrong, but I have advantage on my attack. Yet I have disadvantage on my boundedness, so it's a straight roll.
It is. Now, who are you attacking?
What more can you ask for? I'm gonna attack that spectator 20.
Well, the spectator has a passive perception of 16, which is 1 higher than your stealth roll. I mean, it has 4 eyes.
Fuck, that makes sense. Okay, so then it's a disadvantage attack. All right.
Yes.
This is where we're gonna get party wiped.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Hey!
Oh my god. Nice.
Sucks to suck. And that's gonna be a only a one of these. Okay. That was 15 feet to get there. Then I'm going to use my 15 feet to get back over here. Bonus action. The cutting action. How high is this cliff face here?
10 feet. All of them are. They're just different artistic representations.
So I think I should be able to get to like up there then, yeah?
15, 15, and 15. What's your speed?
Okay, then I have 60, so I can get to like how tall? This is a 10-foot tall obelisk thing, right?
The obelisk is 50 feet tall from the bottom, right there.
Oh, so I'm gonna go up and get behind this puppy. And that is my turn.
Unconscious. Queen Ophelia. Let's see. I need to look at your character sheet to see what ranged weapons you have.
Shit.
You cannot move, and you cannot attack. So you can't do anything except make a wisdom saving throw again. And you are still confused. Rolen, you are paralyzed. And you are not paralyzed.
Yay!
Yay.
And Plinky moves over to here and takes another aim at a happy little person down there. This time, Kosjurkis.
Opportunity attack. Spirit.
All right.
Yeah, Spirit. Yeah.
Spirit. Give me one second.
It'll be
here.
at disadvantage because you're prone,
I'll still
obviously.
take it.
Oh shit!
Oh, drop the
Yeah, Sentinel?
critical.
Do you have
No,
Sentinel?
she has mobile.
Ah.
So it doesn't matter. Dang.
No, it's still got damage.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
No. Not
And she
Kosjurkis.
chooses lightning because that's her preferred element.
In the arms of an angel.
Oy, 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 oy.
Damn it.
Hey, just 6 more damage and she would have killed me instantly.
My God.
Hmm. All right, Spirit, go kill that wizard.
Oh, planning on it. And I'm just gonna walk up.
Saunter on over there.
Yep. Just casually stroll up. All how you do. Be all like, you are just casting entirely too many lightning bolts. You need to stop. And just stab her once.
Nice.
Stab her twice.
Nice.
Oh, get her. Fucking get
And then use another flurry of blows.
Somebody stop her.
her. She's getting too
Oh,
powerful.
To miss.
Won't somebody
Miss
please
one.
think of the children?
But still use my second blow.
There you go.
Punch her in the back of the head.
nice.
And then, utilizing mobile, get the hell out of dodge before she can do anything. And that does it for me. I was kind of hoping that second attack didn't miss. I might have killed her, but oh well.
So that spectator up there, now that you've rejoined them in the land of the living, comes over and hits you with a wisdom and a constitution saving throw.
All right,
We're really
I had
going
to
through the...
just stepped away from the computer for a minute, but let me run over to him real fast.
I can roll it for you.
All right, that'd be great.
Wisdom comes up with an 8. Constitution 6.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Shit.
It puts you under the impact of frightened.
Awesome.
No.
and paralyzed.
Oh my god.
That's
Now
not
you're
a bad,
terrified and you can't move.
that's not a bad combo. Yeah, yeah, I could have gone
On the
worse.
plus side, at least I'm not running around in a confused state trying to attack people. So, there's
It
that.
then this spectator hovers over this way and hits Rolen with 2 eye rays, paralysis for constitution, and wisdom for frightened. Not paralyzed, and fuck you're frightened.
Nice.
I passed.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
Still
probably
deal with that.
forego healing you this turn.
Oh.
Do it. Yeah, forego it. You need to kill these boys
Yeah.
before
Alright.
we all die.
I'm gonna get up to this corner. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. The Plinky. Fuck on you, Plinky. And then I'm going to shoot at the Plinky. At disadvantage. Oh!
So close.
But yet, so far.
Yeah.
Just go and drop kick her off the edge.
I thought about it. But if I had any strength, like if I had a positive modifier in strength, that might have just happened.
Mhm.
All right, Queen Ophelia. I need another wisdom saving throw, please. You are still confused. It's a very confusing time for you.
Mhm. All right, I am going to cast Conjure Animals. So basically, this is what I envision because I don't have stuff. There's gonna be a black bear there. It's gonna be giant wasp here.
Oh shit!
Giant wasp.
Hold on.
There.
I'm working on this.
No worries. And
You
another
just do that?
wasp. Oops.
He's just conjuring bugs, dude. What?
Giant wasp there.
How about I put them where you want them?
A plague of
How many giant
locusts.
wasps?
A plague of locusts on your country.
How many giant wasps did you want?
3. And a black bear.
And a black bear. I haven't read that spell, so let's just work off the assumption that I trust your judgment.
It's 4 half CR creatures.
Hey, I trust your judgment.
Tanner, what does this look like? Like you pull up your fucking cloak
I'm just
or
like,
something? These
I'm
things
just
flew
like,
out?
I just raise my shield and my staff to the sky and be like, a plague of wasps upon you. And a black bear.
And a black bear.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Jesus.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, it's a level 3 spell, isn't it?
Yeah. Wait a second, mark it off quick. And then, yeah, so then I'm going to give them a command, just attack wasp, attack the spectators, and black bear attack that tarot beside you. And then I will use my bonus action to wild shape into a
Like an
tiger.
absolute tank.
Holy shit.
And now I don't have to do anything when he wild shapes. It should apply that. You might have an effect on you, but if it doesn't, I can mess with that later. You have somebody else targeted.
Targeting.
Roll an effect, polymorph.
Well,
Let's
try it again.
do it.
Nope.
Let's see. It's doing something somewhere. It's not applying to you. Let's see. You want tiger?
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
I just drug it onto your token for some reason. It didn't go that time. It probably isn't targeted itself. Let me take a peek at it. Let's see. Target. That's its damage. Who's it targeted at, though? Let's see. Cast. I'll mess with it later
I
so
don't
we're
have
not
the-
delaying.
I don't have the monster manual module apparently, so I can't look at the sheet.
That's cool.
If you
I'll
wouldn't
load it.
mind sending me the sheet.
Oh yeah, I'm on it right this second. Boom. There we go.
And then
And-
do I have climbing speed? I do not. All right. I'm going to try climbing up there. And wait, I have 20 movement. Can I get there?
You can
Ish.
you have 20 movement. I don't
I
believe the
have
tiger has.
I have 40.
Then yes,
but
you can
it's
go
like-
20.
Yes, okay, that's what I thought. And then that will be it for me.
Okay.
Which I can't to the next person, but okay.
Planky goes through this area to here.
So does that black bear get attack of opportunity?
It absolutely does.
Sweet. Gonna make a bite attack.
Killer
Oh,
dead.
suck. Never mind.
Ah, darn it.
Close.
She touches, does not lift up the dragon egg. She touches it and uses her last 3rd level spell slot to cast Blink and vanishes.
No.
Yeah,
With
she
the
can only
egg.
move like 10 feet at a time with that. I think.
Wait, does
Oh
she?
wait, do I get an attack of opportunity on that? I forgot to get mine.
You would have.
That's my bad. I need to try to take a swing at her.
I encourage you to use it in the future.
Oh, in the future. Damn.
Oh, come on, it's level 5. If you don't remember,
That's fair. All right.
Harsh, but fair.
Now, does only she disappear, or does she disappear with the egg?
the egg too.
Oh,
Which one was
brilliant.
that? That's this one? Okay.
Imagine if someone used blink ability and then they just blinked and the whole world vanished.
I think that's possible.
Yeah, that's how it works, right?
It's
Anything
called,
you're touching.
it's called Elminster's
Failure.
Blink.
It's only been cast once and it put the world close enough to the sun to be like livable.
I believe it. I believe it.
A wasp is
So
stinging
what-
the spectator.
Yeah,
3d6 damage. Holy fuck, that giant wasp is better than me.
It's got a low save, but he rolled 1, so
Okay, that's it for that guy.
Nice. Fucking clutch play. Clutch play.
Yeah, except I missed my attack of opportunity. God damn it.
Well, yeah, but we'll
Shit
get him. We'll
happens.
get him. We'll get him.
so wisdom and constitution saving throw.
Can she do it? Let's find out.
Spirit, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
So I just got distracted with some stuff. What
Happens to the best of us.
saving throws do I need to roll again? Wisdom.
Wisdom and constitution saving throw.
All right, wisdom
You are
Nice.
and constitution.
Nice.
fuck you, you multi-eyed son of a bitch.
Yep. Just too bad it'll be a next round that I'm gonna be going up, because otherwise I'm gonna be fucking your shit up next. Right.
Yes.
Man, sleep is such a fucking powerful spell.
I know,
It really, really is. And the spectator is not super happy with the wasp stinging it. So it's going to just start lashing out with its eye rays.
No.
That's okay.
Well, that one succeeded. It's
Oh.
still dead.
Fuck.
Oh no. I guess they are only half CR.
Yeah. It's just that there's a lot of them. They didn't get to really do this round.
Well, you got its attention anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
He absorbed the 3 rays of death.
Oh, more than 3. That guy's
More than
almost
3.
dead.
Let's see. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
dead.
dead.
He gone. But I mean, in fairness, he did take a solid 2 hits. 4 hits that didn't come at you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Call him eye ray sponge.
Mal,
Hello.
what was that?
He made a
It's fine. We're good.
Okay.
he made a say. It was success.
Okay. Wait a second. Probably doesn't do anything, but yeah, no, okay. 'Cause I still have that guy Hunter's marked, but I guess he's in a parallel
If
universe.
he is.
Okay. Then I will just take a shot at this spectator. Disadvantage. Well, disadvantage thing sucks. Aha! Aha! Max roll, nice.
Nice.
And you kill him.
Kind of like look down at the crossbow and go, huh, not bad. And then I'm going to move over here and attempt to stealth. I don't know if that spectator's ever seen me, but attempt to detect a.
You're considered seen by everybody. Whether they hear you,
Okay.
they don't necessarily have to see you.
Is there any point of me even trying to stealth from back here then, or?
Yeah,
does
I
he
mean,
know
if you
about
break line of sight, you can.
Okay, cool. And that'll be my turn.
The way it works is, so I'm going to. This is a perfect example. I've been thinking of different examples to use, but this is actually perfect. So you broke line of sight. Even if he saw you go there, he doesn't know which side of the pillar you're coming out of. So say you came out of this side, shot him, went back, and then came out of this side and shot him like it was a doorway. You can't keep doing that.
Right.
He knows where you're fucking coming from.
Right.
As long as there's 2 or more, maybe it's 3 or more. It has to be enough that they can't be directly looking at it.
Okay, so like if I like you popped it this way, shot, and then ran around, jumped over the giant tiger, and shot again.
Correct.
Okay, not that that's gonna happen, but yeah, okay, cool.
All right, Queen Ophelia, wisdom saving throw. Look on the upside.
Nice.
You're no longer confused, but if you happen to be closer to people, you would have had to attack them every time. Your friends.
Terrible. Would have been torture.
Fucking shanking Kosjurkis.
Hmm.
But it was at the end of your turn, so sadly you don't get to move this turn.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you get the saving throw at the end of your turn, so it makes you skip your turn before you can try your saving throw.
Outstanding.
Because fuck your turn is what the D&D rules maker said.
So for dispel magic, I have to be able to see the thing that I want to dispel, right? Or
Yes. Or I think dispel magic is an aerial
it just says choose.
area.
It has 120 feet, and it says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Yeah, the magical effect is within range.
Okay. So I will drop my wild shape.
For clarity, he's blinked currently. If he plane shifted and he's just there, the spell is over. You can't bring him back with a dispel. If you
Oh, okay.
banish him, and you get 10 rounds and then he's gone forever. If it's during that 10 rounds while the spell is still under its effect, you can dispel it.
Oh.
But the spell is under the effect, so you can absolutely try to dispel it. It is a level 3 spell, so the DC is 13.
Okay, so yeah, I'll drop my wild shape because I can't cast spells. Whatever, I don't know. Yeah, okay, thank you. And yeah, I'll cast the spell magic. So I just have to roll.
Just a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Okay.
Yeah, it's an ability check using your spell casting ability.
Oh
shit.
Hell
is
yeah.
going.
Very nice.
Yo, plank him.
Yeah.
Did you want to move too, Plinko?
Yeah, I'll try to move as far as I can. I don't know if I can get all the way over there, but I can't quite get it there. I can get there.
Fair dinkum.
Um,
You're still in the threat range there.
is it still 5 feet within me? Okay.
It is.
Because he's split.
No,
Well-
10 feet.
Well, the 10 feet up makes him not, but the
Mm.
distance,
Okay.
yes.
And then I can't use. Can I? No, I can't. Bonus action cantrip. And I can't. I don't have any. Nope. That's it for me. But my black bear didn't have his turn because it skipped it for some reason.
Yeah, let him take it.
So he's got 40 feet. So fuck yeah, he's getting there.
He can't attack because she wouldn't have been visible on the black bear's turn, but
I thought the black bear was after me. It kept switching me back and forth. So
the way it goes is, let's see, what's
because
your
we're all the same
dexterity?
initiative.
Right.
But yeah, he has a +0 and I have a +0 dexterity. I
Then
think.
technically, according to the rules, you get to choose who goes first.
Oh, then I am definitely going first. I guess it doesn't really matter where he goes. Okay, so yeah, Blackbeard is going to take 2 attacks on this guy.
Nice.
Or just 1 attack.
If it makes you feel better, he was good. Plinky was gonna put your ass back to fucking sleep.
Yeah, and then the brown bear is going to pick up that egg. I'm not sure how much movement he has left.
Wait.
No, he's not.
Can't do it? No? Can't
No.
put it in his giant mouth? No, okay, fine. How high up is that other spectator?
Oh, the one up top? He's
Yeah.
about 50 feet above you. He's same level as the.
Okay, that black bear
Thing.
is fucking useless then. Alright, he's just gonna stay there, and that's the end.
Is Agile Smoke still bound?
Yep.
Okay, since there is no way I'm going to be able to reach that spectator from where I am, I'm just going to climb up to him and untie him so that he gets his full range back.
I'm
And
gonna
then
say in Tabaxi, thank you, my friend, and I am sorry about what I said about your hair.
I just wave it off and just stand back behind this thing just to get out of the range of that spectator and hope that it basically just using Agile as a Tabaxi shield essentially.
Sounds about right.
Because ain't nothing I can do. I have no ranged weapons. And that does it for me.
Well, the spectator turns and targets Rolen with 2 Constitution saving throws.
Bring it on, bitch. Natural.
Nice.
MVP of this fight, for sure.
Yep.
MVP.
Yep.
Hold on, I need to apply that damage real quick. I had to click half because you took half damage
Mhm.
both times. Now Kosjurkis is 3 successes, I believe.
Yep, I
Mhm.
have woken up. I guess I critically succeeded when I wasn't paying attention.
Yes, so
Oh, nice. Yeah, you healed one.
critical success. Well, 3 successes means you stop bleeding. Critical success means you wake up.
Yes.
So you're awake.
Hooray! So I get to my feet, survey the now mostly empty battlefield. Can I see that spectator way over there?
Oh, yeah, he's a good, let's see, 50 feet away plus 50 feet up. A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Whatever that is.
It's Pythagorean's theorem.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just whatever that adds up to.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, that's probably like within 90 feet.
Is that the spell you're trying to use?
Chuck a rock at him. Oh,
Well,
that's only 60 feet. Why do I remember this having a 90-foot range? What was I thinking of?
it's 70 feet. Pythagorean's theorem, a square 50 feet away and 50 feet up is 70 feet.
Yeah.
I had to do the math.
Huh. Well,
Isn't
I'll
catapult
just
like that?
yeah, catapult's only apparently 60. I definitely remember it being 90, unless I'm losing my mind.
Could be.
Either way, I'll just chuck a a firebolt at him.
Nice.
Just throw it on up there.
17 damage. Holy fuck, dick.
It ain't no thing. You know, that cantrip life.
Woo!
And if I run to here and like slide down the side, can I take cover behind the
You can
wall?
climb down. If you can jump down if you want to take 1d6 damage.
Climb on down, and hide as best I can, mechanically or otherwise. Who knows? Probably not.
Keeping my stealth up, gonna make my way around the corner. So I can attack him from this side and hopefully he doesn't see it coming. I had 21 stealth.
That is
Before I
sufficient.
attack him, use my bonus action to transfer Hunter's Mark onto him,
Okay.
which is how Hunter's Mark works. And then with advantage. Let's see.
I
Nice.
just really like I really like how this spectator is just gonna cast Disintegrate on me.
Well, they don't have to make attack rolls.
Mhm. Mhm.
Alrighty.
So accurate, they hit
See how
every
this
time.
goes.
As long as you're not behind complete cover. That was
And
awful.
there should be one. Yeah, it was. There should be one more d6 in there too.
Go ahead and throw it. I'll throw it on.
Okay, that's better.
All right.
And yeah, that's everything. Thanks.
Queen Ophelia, relieved of her confusion, is able to move. Now, those Darrow are all asleep. If you hit them, they wake up. Just so you know.
Can I take a 20 to kill them?
Let's cover that when we're not in battle. The answer in battle is no. Coup de grace is not a thing.
Oh, what a good rule that was, though.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Let me check. Which one did you click? The last one?
The last one.
Okay, click the second from the left.
Holy tit fuckers!
Oh, there you go.
Damn.
Jesus.
Let me go ahead and apply this negative here.
I feel like that was too hard, babe.
Well, you rolled double damage, so I feel like one of us went too hard. I just brought it back.
Well, she still exceeded it by 9 the first time, right? So
Yeah, he only was healed the appropriate amount. There we go. All right. I fixed his health from your magic missile.
Much gratitude.
All right, Rolen.
All right. I'm gonna bonus action healing spirit. Just put it like right there for now. Which drops my black bear. I can't delete tokens, so leave that up to you. I just won't use them. So that is that level 2. Yeah, enough. And then bonus action, or sorry, main action. Frostbite.
Ooh.
60 feet. You should be within 60 feet of me there. I'll just fucking walk right underneath them if I have to.
It's sufficient.
Okay. Failure. Oops. Got to just gonna drag
Nope,
it
it's
off
2d6. Oh, you didn't target him. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
And with that, he is killed.
Whew.
He is officially dead. You've managed to kill them, and instead of getting into a long form conversation about what to do with these happy people and exploring this area, which is a little more intricate, I think we're just going to postpone that till next game.
Sounds good.
Immediately after the battle, I give you kudos. I mean, you got to have a wheelbarrow to walk around with balls that big to try and steal the egg.
Hey, and it worked. We told you.
We stole the egg
You
Yeah.
stole the egg and almost made it out of the building
for
before you
about
were
6
dropped.
seconds. For about 6 seconds, it worked.
That sleep spell is a beast.
Thank you for the rescue. Well done, team.
Yeah, good job. Should have brought you guys
Good to
through
be-
along the first time around.
Probably.
Good to be back. Good to be back at Dungeons and Dragons. Next
Indeed.
week, so you guys know, I don't know what your plans are. I don't know, but having acquired the egg, you obviously could put it in a bag of holding or something now that you're not trying to run away with it.
Mhm.
But there's going to be questions of what do you want to do with it?
Right.
Yeah.
You can do anything you want with the egg. My advice to you is to consider the impact of your decisions. Many groups just do the whole whatever, whoever's willing to pay me the most, which is fine. Just consider the impact because you're still in the Underdark. If it's what you want, I'm happy that you're happy. So I will see you guys in a week, next Saturday. Is anybody not going to be able to make it?
I should be
be there.
here.
I should be. Yeah, I should be here.
Yeah, should be good. Yeah.
Here you guys go.
Such a good song.
It's like going to your witcher. That is a good song.
It is. It was a good show.
It was a really good show.
Mhm.
The timeline might have fucked some people up.
It was strange, yeah, but
Yeah,
I-
I heard
if you-
it took my brother like 3 episodes to realize like that there was a time thing going on.
Yeah, it's past
So,
and present. It was even confusing in the
is.
book.
It was very confusing in the book, but Netflix just released this that I believe you will enjoy. Anybody who's had the books, it is an interactive map, and at the bottom will be a trio of timelines that go all the way back, and then you can actually show people who are interested in watching it where Geralt is born and then where each thing occurs in retrospect to the world timeline, Geralt's life timeline, and Yennefer of Angerberg timeline.
super cool.
I just saw that today. They just released it today, so I shared it on Facebook, and now it's here. And I will see you guys next week. and I will get the event and everything brought up. Nice to have you guys back.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
playing,
good
guys.
to be back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good plan.
Mhm.
Later, guys.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys. Take it easy.
Take care.